Day is with us. This is Josh Bernstein.
It's Katie Babs.
And I'm Matt Pinfield, and I'm here with my old friends.
And I'm Trey Bernstein.
Yes, there he is.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
35 plus years of Green Day, more than any other song. Well, oh my God! Who's that? Who's that over there? Oh, wait, how did you get over there? That was...
I love that.
I'm discussing set lists with these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you might as well do over here or hanging out.
Yeah.
So you guys don't remember this, but I was a freshman in college, 1993. I worked at my radio station. They sent me to interview Bad Religion. The opening band at Roseland was a little band named Green Day, and I went inside your book bus. You were like in a touring library, I believe.
You still have that, but
it was the bookmobile.
Oh, we don't have it, but it is still rolling around.
Yeah, someone that's like this woman's a super fan. She has it.
Before GPS, right? I mean, there was you got the
Rand McNally.
McNally.
Thomas God.
Yeah. Didn't you guys sleep on a mattress in the back of a mattress store one time out by a dumpster?
We were on tour, and I was driving. The one time that I was driving, and it is where during the Kerplunk tour, and me and Aaron Comet Bus, where he was our roadie at the time, and we drove up behind. There was a Denny's, and we had no place to sit. It had to have been about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and there was a mattress in a dumpster, and we pulled it out, and then we slept on that. There was no reason for it. We probably should have slept in the seats, but I don't know. It was like
How else are you gonna get bed bugs?
It was a special
From the source.
Yeah. Touring overseas, and there was some weird specimen. It was like something like it was a head or something.
Sleepy.
Sleepyhead.
Can we talk about Sleepy?
Well, we all had the choice, but I think I ended up sleeping next to a head in a jar in was it Copenhagen?
It was in Copenhagen. We played this squat called Ungdomshuset.
Yeah.
And it was in Christiania and the Free City inside of Copenhagen.
Yeah, it was.
And so it's like an anarchist squad. Anyways, the guy that was running the sound said, "You can stay at my house. You can meet my friend Sleepy." And I sound like I'm from Transylvania right now, but he was like, and we were like, okay, sure, Sleepy it is, as long as we got a place to stay. So we went to his house, and he pulls out this formaldehyde jar on wheels, and he pushes it out, and there was a head.
There's a real.
It was like a human head. They're like, this is Sleepy, and then like Mike and Trey slept in the room with it, but I wouldn't. I was too freaked out.
At that point, did you freak out? Like, were you up all night? Like, you just couldn't sleep after that? Because that would have freaked me out.
It freaked me out. I'm like, I'm not sleeping next night then.
I was more concerned about the guy who owned the head because his head was actually on his body.
Yeah.
And he could actually kill us.
Yeah.
But the head was actually no real danger.
Great B-side, speaking of the 30th anniversary of Dookie coming up. That great version of Tired of Waiting for You, you guys did that as a B-side of Basket Case.
It's neat to see all this stuff unearthed after all these years of getting it's coming back again, and we get to listen and go, oh yeah, shit, I forgot we recorded that.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff I don't even remember because too many new memories.
Like Walking the Dog, we were on, which just came out as an outtake, which is just, you can hear, it's take 6. It's like, I love the rawness of those takes. It's really cool.
Hitting the bong in the beginning of it. We did a bunch of them up at Trey's parents' house and at their property, and we just hung out and shot guns and went on hikes and smoked weed.
Yeah.
And then we just recorded a bunch at the house that the Longview video was shot in. So we are all living there, and we just and I love those 4-track demos.
They're so great, and your fans have been talking online about how different When I Come Around is, like how much they love the fact that now they even unearthed that demo, different lyrics and everything.
That one, and especially Basket Case, was like a different song. That's a whole long story about methamphetamine and the next day feeling terrible and never wanting to hear that song ever again.
Yeah.
Until I felt better, and then I reread the lyrics.
I love it. All of us here have had some very bad tattoos, but I would love to know what you guys think is your worst tattoo that each of you have.
Great.
I kind of regret getting Matt Pinfield was here on my butthole.
Yeah.
But, it's just memory.
We knew it. I was, I was trying to keep that a secret for an awfully long time, Trey.
Sorry.
It wasn't worth
Trey
it.
was here.
Wild
I
Nights
got
in San
Trey when he's
Francisco,
here on
man.
mine,
He had to
guys,
do. We had to do 2 sittings for that.
Yes, you did.
Hey.
It was unbelievable.
And a numbing
And
agent.
The guy used one of those yoga tables, right? Your ass was sitting in that, like the two pretzels there. I love our mutual love for The Clash and your version of I Fought the Law, which is so great.
My first time I ever heard The Clash was from MTV.
Rock the Casbah.
Rock the Casbah and This Is Radio Clash.
Yeah.
So the first time I ever heard them, they didn't sound like what you would think of being traditional punk rock at all.
Yeah.
And so I was like, these guys it sounded more like dance music. to me.
Yeah.
So it took like several years after that where I started kind of getting into like the first album and Give 'Em Enough Rope and
Yeah.
of course like Lennon Calling.
Yeah, one of the greatest records of all time.
I got a little Clash tattoo gun. It says Sharif don't like it.
Thinks it's not kosher.
Is that what it says?
Sharif don't like it.
You deep dive with the Clash, you just realize how good musicians they were, and just
Yeah.
how they weren't afraid to go there. They weren't afraid to take chances.
Yeah.
You know, and really go and dive into the unknown.
We're celebrating Dookie's 30th year in February, and also it's going to be 20 years with American Idiot, right? Like by the end of the year, that blows my mind too.
Yeah.
A new album that I know is coming like down the line, but it's still fun to write and perform, isn't it? You guys, it's that friendship.
It is, and it's a lot of hard work too. You know,
Yeah.
It takes. If you think about it, I mean, for us and the way that we make records and the way we write songs, it takes like 2.5, 3 years to do it. So you have to be. It's really you can't force it. You have to wait for moments of inspiration, and then sometimes you think you're inspired, but you're actually not.
Hold on, I do believe a UFO just landed.
Sorry.
Oh my God, it's happening!
Confirmed.
I knew it.
You guys love each other. What's the secret, to the, you guys have been 30 years longer together, all original. What keeps you guys so close here? Because it's infectious. What is your secret?
Secret?
Oh my God, there's a lot of those.
We got a lot of secrets. Oh, what do they say keep the fights clean and the sex dirty.
Yeah.
I think inspiration too. You know, when a good song, Billy will get a good song, he'll pop up and he'll send it to me and Trey, and we'll be like, oh wow. You know, and that first one will start something happening, and we get in a room and we make things happen. You know, that challenge of yourself, right? Challenge yourself a little more, and like, I don't know. I want to know what's hidden underneath there. You know, like what's in our future? Who knows? Right. But keep searching, keep digging for gold. You know.
Thanks for continue to do what you do when you bring up kids and people to play on stage in making their dreams come true, giving them that inspiration to want to play guitar and be in a band. That's just one of the coolest things I love that you still do.
It's wild that like there's people that we brought up on stage like that they keep playing music and they kept like one the singer from 1975 was when he was a kid I brought him on stage. Apparently, yeah.
Wow.
Matty Ely, so you brought him on stage, and then
He must have been. Must have been a kid, like 13 or 14 years old.
And he's yet to return the favor.
Yeah, when is he going to bring you on stage?
what's going on? What's going on? Thank you so much for taking the time to spend this with us today.
Absolutely.
Got nothing but love for you.
Incredible. This has been the Power Hour. Billy Joe Armstrong, Trey Cool, Mike Dern, Green Day. Ow!
As you can see on my face, I was obviously quite excited that Billy made an appearance, but also, why have they not aged?
They looked, I remember thinking like, who's that man under the table? Oh, it's Billy Joe Armstrong. And then what is his skin routine?
Right?
Those are my
Like they look exactly the same.
Like they did when they were starting out,
Yeah.
and they finally blew up with Dookie back in 1994.
I'm going to say something controversial. I love those guys.
Yeah. I love those guys!
Well, when we come back, we are finishing the countdown.